Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Little Deer. I want to share something about me in China on the first day with you. I live in Yantai, the coastal city of Shandong province, which is in a comparably rich area of China. Something our neighborhood management company and the developer did really bother me for years, so today I'm going to talk about it. If you are interested, please hit likes, share, and subscribe. Your support means a great deal to me. So let's begin. My neighborhood is in a large area with about 51 buildings. Nowadays, almost every home has at least one car. So car management in the neighborhood is a vital problem related to almost everyone. One of the core problems is the conflicts between increasing car numbers and a few areas of parking lots. We do have an underground parking lot in our neighborhood, which should be a good solution. But the problem is how much we should pay for parking and to whom we should pay. In the first year after our family moved into the neighborhood, underground parking lots was due in construction, so cars were parked in the public area because the planning and the construction of our neighborhood is a beautiful park oriented with so little space for parking. So the parking became a problem. Cars were parked everywhere on the lawns right before the entrance doors of the buildings, which resulted in the dissatisfaction with management company. Lots of people complained to the management company, and the underground parking lots seemed to be the only solution now. So they speed up the solution and the construction and offered us a rather lower price for renting the parking lot space. But some residents still refused the offer and chose to park on the ground for free because the common ground is owned by every home in the neighborhood. Then the management company made a rule that no cars were allowed in the neighborhood unless you pay for the rent for underground parking, which is a very inconsiderate policy. The result is negative because many people regard themselves as the owner of the neighborhood. They have the rights to enter no matter they make the payment for the parking lot or not. They called 110, the police hotline in China, for help, and after being keeping out of the neighborhood, the problems arise. Some people want to clean and tidy ground area with the cars parked in the rented areas and ground, whereas others want to park anywhere available as long as it's for free. The reason for this conflict is that in the beginning, many people wanted a free parking on the ground, but the management company preferred owners to buy or rent the parking space underground. After a long time negotiation, the agreement was made. People all agreed to rent the underground parking space. Then another incident happened and brought up another conflict. Suddenly, the developer of the buildings who has the ownership of underground parking lots decided to increase the rent by a large percentage from around 1,200 RMB per year to 3,000 RMB per year. That is a big increase indeed, you know. Now, work in Yantai only earns around 4,000 RMB for a month on average. Before we move on, I want to explain the regulation in China. The developers have the ownership of the basement facilities, and the management companies are usually designated by the developers. So the management company are in many ways the subordinate for the developers. Now you can understand why the home buyers are usually not well served by the management companies in China. Let's move on. So many people no longer rent the space underground because of the increasing rate. The residents and the management company began to discuss for solutions again. The final settle is that cars that do not have parking space underground will be treated as the visiting cars and will be charged by parking time in the neighborhoods. Charging standard for visiting car is 10 RMB per day if exceeding 2 hours free time limit, which is more expensive than renting an underground space. Rent for underground parking space is 3,000 RMB per year. To my surprise, though it is not a good deal, many people still chose the more expensive plan, parking as visiting cars. Why? Maybe people simply just want to stand against the management company and the developer. But the actual situation is that the management company gets the profits from the visiting cars, and the developer gets the rents from the underground parking lots. It turns out that the only losers are us, the so-called owners of the neighborhood. In the end, we get only a bad environment of neighborhood, but also heavy economic burdens. Some may ask why not asking the government for help. Actually, we did, but according to the relevant laws, both charges from management company and developers are legal. Only the minimum and maximum of certain charges are limited in laws. So our developers just charge us with the maximum raise. And every time when questions were asked, they asked us back with a bad attitude like, hey guy, did I exceed the max? No, then that's it. The dissatisfaction still remains in the hearts of the residents in the neighborhood. So the anger will be erupted on a small incident, which is the core of the confident. Many people may wonder why we have to pay the fees to them no matter the services are good or not, because you have to sue the management company and the chance of winning the appeal for not paying is very slim. It won't work if you simply say, I will not pay because the management company did not do the job well. Isn't it funny that you can't refuse but to pay for the poor service? But it is true in my neighborhood or in some other places in China. Do you have the same or similar situation around you? You are welcome to sharing your stories and experience with us. Just leave your comments in the comment area. I'm a little dear. See you next time.